Hello, it's me, Nadia, coming to you live from the beach again. I had tried doing it a little bit earlier and we had some, I don't know, too many seagulls flying overhead or something like that, so we didn't quite get to you. But hopefully the signal is strong enough. But it is absolutely a delight to be out here with you in nature. We can see the ocean. The tide is pretty gentle. Hi, Beth. It's such a pleasure to see you. I'm so glad you're watching. And I just wanted to come live today and chat with you about the nature of change and your changing nature as well. Some of you know, hi Debbie, great to see you. Some of you know Tammy, oh my goodness, so lovely to see you, Tammy. So some of you know I moved home to Ireland in last September, and it's been amazing to set up my online courses. I'm still working with documentary directing, and I am also offering some wonderful retreats, and I've got a few different ones that are coming up. But the closest one is coming up in June, and we're going to be talking about crossing the threshold in Tanya. So good to see you. So the next retreat I have is in... when is it? It's surprise. It's the first week of June, and there's details on my website. But what I'm going to be talking about is crossing the threshold into what's next, how to maximize your mojo, and how to really step into having the maximum amount of creative energy you need to... Hi, Jennifer. So good to see you too. Oh, it's lovely to see all you people. And Jack, thanks for joining us as well. It's wonderful to see you all, and I know that you're all over the world. So we are right here at Wicklow. We are at the beach. Eric, lovely to see you. And I know Eric is a major Dublin fan. But I have this really exciting workshop coming up the first week of June. And the subject of the retreat is crossing the threshold into what's next, maximizing your mojo. And I want to warn you that I just watched the Beyonce documentary on Netflix last night. So all day today, I've been like a maniac. I am absolutely like just oozing confidence and attitude and just so in love with that documentary. She's such an incredible woman. And I loved to see that what Beyonce's method was for creating her tour was that she found the best possible people she could. She found younger people who are younger. Yes, I loved the production value of the concert too, Eric. And what I loved about it was Beyonce is such a queen because, well, for so many reasons, but one of the things I loved about what Beyonce did was that she brought on these people who were better dancers than her, who were singers, who were incredible performers, who were young, who had all kinds of looks, and she brought them together. And what she did was she said, I didn't get to go to college because Destiny's Child was my college. I was on the road. And what she's doing now is she's making up for that time by creating this incredible sense of identity of who she is, but taking it one step forward and, of course, Beyonce-fying it. And I think I just made that word up, Beyonce-fying it. But I want to ask you, what is your version of Beyonce-fying your life? Obviously, for me at the moment, it's the freedom to be in nature, to be writing, to be creating, to be coaching people, to be working with people. This morning, hi, Mike. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. This morning I woke up and someone I've been working with as a consultant had written a blog about how I had helped her reach her dream. And you know, there's nothing more beautiful than having people really tell you that what you're doing is making a difference to them. Karen, it's so wonderful to see you. Karen is on an online course with me right now, so she's a brave woman. And I know she's kicking up her life. So my question to you is, what is your Beyonce-ness? What is the thing that you do so well? You do it so incredibly well. But maybe, just maybe, there's that other great concert in you. That's the great song in you. There's the great performance in you. It is lovely here. This is Clogga Strand, as you know, which is absolutely beautiful. So I just want to ask you today, as you're going through your Tuesday, and the Tuesday after a holiday weekend to me is always like a triple Tuesday. I don't know. It's just much harder. But I'm offering this retreat, and it's going to be the first week of June. And I really want to get as many people as possible to come. So what I'm doing is, it's going to start the Monday night, though people could come in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to be on a 75-acre ecological retreat. Arnal, so nice to see you in Wicklow Town, not far from here. We're going to be next to the ocean again, and we're going to have the 75-acre farm, so we're going to have farm-to-table food. We have these beautiful rooms to meet in. We have these incredible walks that we can take. And because I really want to see more of you come, I'm offering a spring special this week where if you sign up to come to the retreat, you get €100 off your registration, which was already $4.50, but you get that for bringing a friend or referring someone who comes. So I would love, love, love to see more of you come. I just really want to see people at this retreat, because I honestly know that in the 4 days that we have together, in looking at crossing a threshold, we're going to look at some very important things. We're going to look at what it means to live consciously, what it means to live with a maximum amount of mojo. In other words, what it means to have a good hair day every day, or what it means to just love the way you are and be comfortable in your skin, and to cut some of the toxic threads that are holding you. There isn't a doubt, even for myself. Another person who I really admire, who I've been watching lately, is Brene Brown. Brene Brown has a new documentary special. Well, it's really a talk on Netflix, for those of you who are fans of hers. And in it, she talks about how difficult it was for her as she grew and as she became bigger and as she had more happening for her. And Brene Brown talks about how people were so hateful about her. They were talking about how she looked. They were talking about what she was wearing. They were saying mean things about her. She couldn't believe that all these haters came out. And you know, I think that's something that keeps a lot of us small, is that a lot of us are staying small because we're either still reeling in the past of a pattern of the past and something that happened to us before. There are people in our lives, unfortunately, sometimes family, sometimes friends, sometimes co-workers, who have a vested interest in keeping us small because they are... Andrea, so great to see you. Thanks for joining us. So there are people, unfortunately, in the world who are little trolls. They're hateful little people who want to find ways to kind of control us, to keep us small. They don't want to see us maximizing. Hi, Kiefer. Thank you for joining us. They don't want to see us really thriving and growing and being our own Beyonce self, because they're not their Beyonce self. They're no Jay-Z, and they don't want us to be, because if we really take our game to the next level, if we really say, yeah, these are my thighs and I love them, this is my life, this is who I am, this is what's going on with me. Linda, so great to see you. Then if we get beyond living from a place of excuses, if we get beyond living from a place that's small, and if we move into that maximized mojo, where we are really living our purpose and we believe in it and we trust in it, and even though we don't have the details of how it's going to play out or how it's going to work, we just keep having faith, we just keep having trust, we just keep knowing that we are the person who is right for this vision. And it's good to see you too, my friend Linda. And you know, I kind of got a little irritated on Earth Day. I'm just going to tell a story on myself. I got a little bit annoyed on Earth Day because people act like, oh, Earth Day, let's be nice about the planet. I mean, we all have to wake up, and that's why I'm offering this retreat at an eco center, a 75-acre eco center, the first week of June. And I would love, love, love you to join us. We're going to take walks in nature. We're going to be eating organic farm-to-table food. We're going to be doing some exercises. There's no way for us to change our consciousness. There's no way for us to maximize our Beyonce-ness, to get into our love of life, to have so much confidence in ourselves that even when the haters come to hate, we're okay because we have enough of a tribe around us. Jordan, it's so great to see you, my friend. Jordan, whoops, I almost lost it there. Jordan is a former student of mine, and so good to see you. So I just want to encourage you to not live small. I want to encourage you to take this moment of spring and really bloom and really flourish. And I would really, really love to see you join. I see a message, someone asking me about the retreat. The details are on www.freemymojo.com. It's coming up the first week of June. I would love, love to see you here in Ireland. I have another retreat coming up with a wonderful woman, with Caroline from Canada, who's going to be offering a retreat in October, where we'll be staying in a castle, which is quite a different feel. So we're going to go from, you know, the nunnery to the convent. Joe, so great to see you. Thanks for joining us. So it's so lovely to see you, but I don't know what that thing is that you really want. I don't know what that thing is that's bothering you, but I really want to encourage you, really, really, really want to encourage you to step into what's next. Thank you, Judy. I'm so glad you had a good time here. Now, the thing about it is you could do this work anywhere, but there's something about getting away. There's something about saying, you know what? I am important in my life. I'm going to make myself a priority, and I'm going to do something for myself that I really want to do. So I just really want to, hi girls, these two girls, they probably think I'm a lunatic, but that's okay. So they're laughing. We want to make sure that you are on fire about the thing that is most important to you, that you are really absolutely maximizing your nature in nature, and that you're not afraid of change. No matter what age you are, no matter what your story is, no matter what you've been living in, it's so important. Hi, Kirk, so lovely to see you here. And Erica Mills, so lovely to see you. It is just so important that you don't let physical things, the form of things, hold you back or make you small. Alan, lovely to see you too. It's really important that you realize that your next step needs to be coming, that you need to make a commitment to the thing that is most important to you, the thing that gives you the most mojo, the thing that gives you the most energy, that you wake up excited that this is me, this is my life, this is what I do, this is who I am, and that you have a deep sense of love for your life and for what you do, and a deep sense of trust in your nature and what's going on around you. So that little shit doesn't hold you back, that little stuff doesn't stop you. Just taking a look at the ocean here and taking a look at how vast it is and how big it is and how beautiful the sky is. And I just want to remind you as well of your vast, beautiful nature as well, because it's so easy. Some of us had different stories coming up. Maybe someone was unkind to us. Maybe someone was controlling. Maybe we got it wrong, that there was something wrong with us. And there is something wrong with us. We're all flawed. That's what makes us people. But the beauty of nature is that everything has a purpose and that everything has a place and everything has a season and a cycle. And I want this season of spring for you to be about you really stepping into what's next for you. So I have this amazing retreat coming up. Like I said, I'm offering €100 off of the cost. If you refer someone or you bring a friend, we would love to have you come. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And we're going to be in nature. We're going to do some interactive exercises, and we're going to make that step into what's next. And when you leave the retreat on the Thursday, you leave the retreat with some concrete steps, some plans, some things that you have to do. I'm not a therapist. I don't pretend to be. I'm not any good at listening to that. It's not my strength. My strength is saying, okay, so what's next for you? What do you want for yourself? What is your deepest desire? Where do you want to be next? And I'm amazed just in the last year of doing this, how I've really helped people step into what's next for them. So I just really want to encourage you to just embrace the maximum mojo that is you. Embrace your nature. Enjoy your nature. Love what's next, even if what's next is difficult. But in just finding that you are the perfect person in the perfect place. Adele, it's so great to see you. I haven't seen Adele in many years. So I am leading these online courses. I am leading these workshops because, you know, sometimes we just need that little oomph. We just need that little boost. We just need that little retreat 3 or 4 days away to just, good morning from Olympia, Washington, Jody. Lovely to see you. We do sometimes need that little boost, that little charge. And we need that little reminder, and we need that little hand holding, and we all deserve that. We all deserve a nurturing, loving force in our life who believes in us, who wants what we want, and who really knows that something great is ahead of us. And that time is now. Spring is such a beautiful time. Every bird out here has a beautiful song. As you can hear right now, one is really Beyonce-fying it. I think I've called forth the Beyonce of birds. So it's absolutely my pleasure to be with you here. I'm so glad you're joining me for these mojo moments. And I really hope you're beautifully kind to yourself, you're compassionate with yourself today, you're forgiving with yourself today, and that if there's something that's hurting you, you step away from it and you look at the threshold and you look at what's next for you. And if someone like me can help you, I'm absolutely here for you. I believe in it. I know it works, and I want the best for you. So let's just take one more little look at our beautiful view here. It is a stunning view here today. And yesterday I took a little journey with my son over these rocks here. The tide was out, and we went up some high rocks that normally I would not do. But my son is absolutely fierce and fearless, dangerously so. So he skipped up the rocks, and he looked back at me, who was probably going pretty slow. He's got the agility of a cat, and I have the agility of a baby hippo. And so he's looking at me going, come on, don't look down, just keep going. And we did. We had this incredible adventure. And I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about my fear. And I learned that I was scared of these rocks, and I was scared of something happening to him. But this 10-year-old boy was so enjoying the rock climbing. And I was thinking about all the times I've climbed fake rocks, but I haven't climbed real rocks. And this son of mine, who many of you know is on the autism spectrum, had so much confidence and had so much love and so much exuberance that I couldn't say, oh, stop, I'm afraid, I don't want you to do that. So I just got up there with him and did the mountain climbing thing. And before I knew it, I had scaled these enormous rocks, and I was feeling very Catwoman instead of baby hippo-like by the time I was done. And it was a great lesson for me that, you know, we all talk about being fit, but being fit and then being able to climb massive rocks, it's an incredible boost. It's incredibly good feeling. But I went into it not feeling good, not feeling comfortable. I literally went into it because I didn't want something bad to happen to him. And in stepping into something greater, into climbing something higher, into going somewhere I had not gone before, I really found a part of myself that I must have dropped off in childhood and left somewhere, maybe at Zion National School or something like that. Cue the birds. Isn't that nice? They're right there. So getting back to our nature, getting back to who we are, I really, really hope you will contemplate, make a decision, come to the retreat, if not this time, in future, but do something really lovely for yourself today and celebrate your spirit, all of you, the flawed parts of you, every part of you. Eileen, thanks for joining us. I'm really saddened to see people compromise themselves, and I'm really saddened to see people struggle when they feel there isn't another choice for them. And I'm really here to have compassion and say, I spent a lot of my life living small because I felt that living small made it safer for me, that if I lived small, I wouldn't be a target for other people. I wouldn't be a target for jealousy. I wouldn't be a target for being unsafe. I just felt like I needed to keep things small and safe and comfortable, because if I didn't, something might happen to me. Because something had happened to me. And I really do want to encourage you to reclaim that precious, untouched part of yourself that is unlimited and that has a sense of adventure. So love you and really happy that you joined me. If something on here helped you, please message me or put something in the comments, because it helps me to know what helps you, because I'm kind of like someone who's a life learner. I'm always learning. I got my PhD in communication, but I'm constantly learning about myself and learning about other people, and just really grateful to be doing this with you and in this natural, beautiful space. So thank you so much for joining me, and love seeing you here. Take care. Bye.